Now you didn't really miss me because we did live streams. We have some very um, um, some things are some big things are happening this week and next. You do not want to miss next week. Um, and we got some big things that are happening next week. Um, and some big things are going to happen next week, and you don't want to miss next week's show. You don't want to miss next week's because I'm going to be doing a lot of preambles of what's going to happen next week. Let me go ahead and do something on X. Okay, it's a great Monday. Let's keep it that way. Yeah. That's it. I am psyched. I am psyched. I'm really in a good mood. Uh, the show was, we did more than I expected. Okay, I wanted to do so much. I think I told you guys I wanted to do 10, and we actually did 13. So I'm very happy with all the customers that came. It was a good show. The race day was absolutely phenomenal. Somebody keeps changing my iPad here, and they turn it to black, and I don't like black. And I know who's doing it. Sarah is doing it. Why do they do that? Oh my gosh. Yes, there are new AFX cars. Matter of fact, I think they came in while we were gone. Yeah, that's the new AFX Mustang. Everybody can see that AFX Mustang? Check that out. Check that Shelby Mustang, 1965. So here's what happened. Let me kind of go over what happened. So the show was really good. Yesterday at about, about 1 o'clock, Daniel started having a migraine. And it got bad. I mean, it got bad. And he has migraines worse than I did. Now, by the time I was his age, I wasn't having migraines at the rate I was having them. Plus, the optical migraine, that wouldn't affect me anymore. But I did a lot of biofeedback. That's the thing. I did a lot of biofeedback, which helped me.
What's biofeedback?
I had to sit for hours. My mom took me to the university. I had to sit there and I had to change the colors from green, red. It started at red. I had to change the color from red to green. It's not easy. It was mind control, basically. And I was controlling my mind, and I could change the color from green to red in about 10 minutes. I would just sit there and I would just concentrate, and the color would go from red to yellow, and then it would go to green. Sometimes I'd fall asleep and they'd have to wake me up, but normally I would do it. And that would help me with my migraines, okay? Controlling my migraine. Then they finally told me about the blood, and if you ignore the ocular migraine or ocular part of the migraine, just ignore it and just be happy and not be tense. That's the big thing, not being tense. So Daniel literally fell apart. I found him at the other end of the parking lot, just walking around like this, crying and just, I can't handle it. See, and that doesn't help the migraine, is by doing that. That even makes it worse. And so, and then we were trying to get everything packed, And we got everything packed, but Daniel's he doesn't know where he's at. He's like, where am I going? You know, what am I doing? And it just didn't work. It was just total. So we got Daniel home. We don't know how much he's going to work today. We're just going to kind of take the day and move along as best we can. We're going to try to get stuff shipped out today. If not, it'll go shipped out tomorrow. We're going to try to get stuff packed up. He's going to clean up the shipping table, get it organized first. I hate to have him do that because, then he goes into his clean mode. And I'm going to have Nate unload the van and the camper, kind of stage everything right outside here because it's a beautiful day. So it's a beautiful day to get everything staged. All right. And then we'll get everything put away tonight as much as we can. We got the new Ford Mustang, the Mega G Plus. So hopefully these will ship today. If not, we'll get them out as fast as we can. Now, based on let's check. Let's see if I get I want to see if I got a notification from Auto World. Nope. We did get some disturbing news. We did get one thing that did upset me, and it might affect how many exclusives we do from now on. We did get the word that the exclusives, the prices of the cars have gone up, I just don't know. Honestly, I don't know what we're going to do with exclusives anymore. The prices just, they're not. That's the only bad news. So I'm going to stay away from that bad news. I'm going to stay with the tanker. We haven't gotten any news yet from Suzanne. She's basically saying that this is supposed to, it's technically supposed to be here on Friday. Not here, in Washington on Friday. That is when the word is that it will be in the States on Friday. That's now there's another thing that I want to disavow. Okay. I want to disavow, and I want to state categorically that I am not supporting now my customers can do whatever they want. My customers can do whatever they want, but I am not going to participate in the cronies, because some of you, I guess, were labeled cronies. I'm not going to participate in that cronies campaign. All right. I just want to let everybody know that I am not participating in that. I don't know why they keep changing my I don't know why they keep changing my iPads. Why do they go to black? Why do they do this? Oh, I hate black. How do you change this? Okay, I don't want her. Oh my gosh. Why does she change everything to black? I got to talk to her. Well, that's got to change, and I don't know how to do it. How do you change? How do you change the colors, the background image? All right, now I fixed it. I don't like all the black. I'm not a black person. I don't like, not. I don't like the black background. I like the white background. Okay, no cronies. That's right. No cronies. That's right. I am not participating in the cronies campaign. Now, there are some of you out there that want to participate in the cronies campaign, but I officially am not going to support the cronies campaign. I just want to let everybody know that you guys can, but I am not. Okay, now what we have here is we have basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 exclusives. We have 8 exclusives that are what we have. What you see here is all we have. Okay. So what you see here, okay, is all we have. The Ford Mustang. We have basically 4 Ford Mustangs left. That's all we have. And the Herb Thomas, this is all we have. About 25 Herb Thomases. Herb Thomases. All right, so let me go over some things first before we get started with the show, okay? It's going to be a really big show today. We got a lot of excitement going on. Unfortunately, Daniel is under the weather. He had a migraine yesterday that just knocked him out. He literally was. Matter of fact, I felt so bad for him. I really did. I really felt bad for him. It was terrible. This today, but the show was a great show. The Cleveland show, we had a Bryan Young.
Hello, Bryan. This is Dustin Flores with Kuzno. Restoration.
Yes.
I'm supposed to come and take some pictures of a room for you.
Did you call me on Friday or Monday?
Well, okay, I didn't. Maybe my boss did, but he came in my room. He's really backed up today and asking me to take care of some things.
Because somebody else called me on either Saturday or Friday.
Was the name Reese?
It could have been. I don't remember. Anyway, someone said he was going to come out this week and look over my issue.
Yeah, and then that would be me.
Okay, great. When are you going to come?
Well, that's what I was calling to talk to you about. I guess here on the folder, it looked like it was kind of tentatively scheduled for today at 1.
Yeah, I said anytime after 1 o'clock is the best time to do it.
Okay. Well, then, I have to go to St. Mary's and Clyde and take pictures of some windows there. I was getting ready to go pretty soon, so that wouldn't work. Okay. Can I be there at 1 today?
Yeah, that's fine. 1 o'clock is perfect. At the house,
Okay.
229 East Main Street in Wayne.
Okay, that's what I have. 229 East Main Street, Wayne. Yep.
All right, great. We'll see you at 1.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Hello, this is Brent from Bounce House Rental, Toledo. I am unable to take your call at this time. Please leave your name and number, and I will get back to you at my earliest convenience. You can also text as well for a faster response. Thank you. Bye.
I just want to say thank you very much. It was a big hit. I want to talk to you about doing this every year. If we can come up with maybe some smaller units and how we could do this and pricing and all that. It was a big hit. Okay, so the bouncy houses were a big hit. There was a huge crowd here. Rod Rodriguez. So Bryan, I didn't want to... Bryan, you didn't want the donuts that sponsored by the cronies and 2 boxes are coming on November 6th. That's fine. If you want to go ahead and send the donuts, that's fine, okay? I won't have a problem with that, okay? You can go ahead and send the donuts. That I won't be upset about. I'm just not going to officially support the cronies platform, okay? So the bouncy houses were a big hit on Saturday. Matter of fact, my daughter-in-law, she complains about, I don't know why she complains about everything. I think she really liked it. I think it really went well.
What?
Oh no.
Let's take a quick look at those.
Oh, did I get any other mail?
That's all I got for you.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, just set them on my desk. Yep. So I just got
Oh, you got that.
I just got a box.
Probably a bomb.
Okay, so this is amazing that I get this box today, okay? You guys, I don't know what's happened. I really believe that something weird is going on, and something doesn't add up. You know, I don't know what to tell you. I'm like in a really weird state right now. Daniel is not feeling well. Okay, so I just got a package. All right, so I have to do this, okay? I know a lot of you are not going to want me to do this, but I have to do this, okay? This is part of the show. I just got a box of donuts. Now, I will admit, they're not donuts, so I'm going to taste them and give a comparison at 11 o'clock. But I got this box of donuts from you-know-who, Snuggles. I got this from Snuggles, and this is the letter that he wrote, okay? Now, this is the letter that he wrote. I don't know if he wrote it before he wrote this one to Rod Rodriguez, but you just can't make this stuff up. And I'm just going to play for as much as it can, okay? It says, Dear Bryan, and again, he constantly spells my name wrong. My name is Bryan with a Y. There is a correct way to spell Bryan, and there's a wrong way to spell Bryan. The only way you spell Bryan is B-R-Y-A-N. That's the only way to spell Bryan. It says, first of all, please accept this box of white mini donuts, a token of my appreciation for you, what you have done for me. I don't know what I've done for him. With that, with that said, I would like to pay my compliments to you and your staff for all the work involved in having the live stream every day of the week. I wish that you accept my apology for any confusion or harm that I may have caused you in your efforts to do so. I value being a part of this show and would like to come back in a better way with your approval. Please open the donuts at one of your next 11 a.m. donut times while they're fresh. Sincere Snuggles. Okay. Now, also he sent here healthy options. So this is a healthy option, which are these nature. Now I love fig bars. Okay. There's one thing that my grandmother, now I'm going to have one of these right now, these fig bars. There's one thing that my grandma Ina and Dixie always had in the center of their kitchen table, okay, is a cookie jar. And inside the cookie jar were fig bars, fig Newtons. Now, I hate fig Newtons. I mean, it's like, what the point, you know? And, but I loved fig Newtons, and I would eat them all the time because they were just good. But they're not sweet. So I got my box of donuts from Snuggles, along with my 2 figs. Okay, now just to keep this show going and to keep this show with a lot of levity, he wrote this. He had to write this at the same time he's writing this to Rob. Okay? Now, Adam, you have 5 seconds to apologize right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I love fig Newtons, man. So, I'm going to have these donuts. I'm going to have one of these donuts during the live stream, okay? I'm going to have one of them during the live stream. And Adam Hurt is supposed to send me an apology over my dead body. Okay, I want you to block yourself on the live stream for today. Now, there's one thing there's one thing I could eat all day long. And if you really look at figs, You know, what is a fig Newton? Hey Siri, what is the... Hey Siri, are figs healthy for you? Hey, are fig Newtons healthy for you? Fig Newtons can be a part of a balanced diet in moderation. They contain fiber, whole grain figs, but they're also processed food. What is the health about a fig? Rich in fiber, antioxidants, essential material like potassium, magnesium, calcium, support digestive health, bone health, and heart health. Good. I've always had figs, so I'm healthy in that air force. Now, so the mayor was there. So we have the donuts here, and we have the letter from Snuggles. Okay. Now the problem is, please open the donuts at your 11 a.m. back in a better way with your approval. So my approval. Well, you know what? I got my donuts here too, but I'm gonna have one of his donuts and one of my donuts. And I'm gonna tell you which is better. Okay. I'm gonna give you my opinion. Okay.
Right.
What now?
He just asked why you had a big. We're staging everything, right? We're just putting it all on the sidewalk. Everything.
Yes, right here, because it's going to have to be a complete, beautiful day today. And then you can easily If he shows up,
Finally have an equal instead of a turkey.
that's right. We have it. Okay, so we had a great show today, or we had a great show in Cleveland. It was it was a lot of people were there on Sunday or Saturday, and you know what? There were more people on Saturday than there were last year. Okay. Now there's a couple dealers that didn't do very well. So that's what's really funny is some did good and some didn't. Slack Car Johnny was there. He's the one that got the rest of the stuff from REH. We got Gale Force Hobbies there, or Gale Force Raceway. He wasn't able to stay long enough to help us load the camper. No, I'm just kidding. He helped. If it hadn't been for the mayor and his friend, I don't know what we'd have done, because he was there until the end. He could have left a lot sooner, but he was there to the end, and I couldn't believe it. And I asked him, hey, can I give you some cars and everything? He didn't want anything. He didn't want a thing. And that kind of upset me, because I wanted to give him and his friends some cars, and he wouldn't accept anything, which made me highly upset. But I'm going to forget it and forgive and forget. But it was a great show. We had a phenomenal time. I had a great time. Actually, I had a great time. We had breakfast in the morning. We didn't really cook. Adam had his camper there. We're going to set up a different setup for next year. We're going to, instead of the 10 tables, we're going to have the 3 tables for the race, but we're not going to have as many tables set up as product. It's just too much. It's just too much. Hold on a second. Can you call later? Well, no, after the live stream. About 1 o'clock. Can you call about 1 o'clock? Yeah. Because are you talking about the cars that you bought in the auction on Thursday? Yeah, all right. We'll talk about those, and I'll tell you the total and everything, okay? Well, no, wait a minute, not 1. Wait, I will call you back, okay? It probably does. Just send that and we'll be done, okay? Alrighty. Thanks, Somo. Bye. Okay, so yeah, so the show was really good. We sold a lot. I mean, I was surprised how many singles we sold. We sold a lot of singles. And we've got some things going on here this weekend that we are going, or next week. I'm going to be promoting it this week. This week is really big because you don't want to miss next week. We basically have to, we have an obligation that we have to fulfill. And, you know, we're very transparent with everybody here. You guys know what's going on, and I'm not going to hide it from you either. So everybody's going to know what we're doing, and we're going to have a contest. We're going to have a goal, how much we want to try to hit, and you know, we're just going to have fun. You know, that's what the live stream. You know, you know, Snuggles writes in this letter that, you know, doing a live stream 5 days a week. It's really hard to do one 5 days a week for 3 hours. And I'm just a slot car store. You know, we have all the exclusives. All right, I got to check this out. I'm going to call this real quick. Hold on. Who is...
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
First of all, I want to know who you are, how'd you get my number, and if you want to talk to me, call me. Unbelievable. Who are you? I don't know where all these people get my number. All right, so yeah, Garrett Force Raceway was starting to pick on me, and so I basically said, you know what, you can leave if you want. And I said, he didn't want to leave. He was getting upset that I was bringing up the time in which I was told to leave his house by somebody that wasn't him. Okay, it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. Oh no, no caps. No caps. Holy moly, did that smell good? Oh, man, I just love the smell of caps. Holy cow. We got to get the caps going. You know what I found interesting? Does anybody want to know what I found interesting? And this is why this show is getting popular, okay? Is because I tell you guys about my life. I talk about my life. And when people were showing up there's a lot of people that were showing up to come see me. We know about that. You talked about it online. It's like they know more about me than I know about myself. Yeehaw, cowboy. It's like, it says all the people that know what I do and what I've done is just crazy. He does Adam all the time. Notice Bryan didn't say that he had fun with me. Let me explain to you about Adam. I hadn't gotten there yet. Let me explain to you about Adam, okay? So I get there I can't believe that I did this on Thursday. I've been gone since Thursday. Oh my goodness. So I get to Adam's probably about 3 o'clock, I think, probably 3:30. And I get to Adam's, and Brianna is starting to get things ready, and Alex is upstairs. I bother Alex a little bit. And then Adam gets home, and I said, okay, so where do I sleep? Well, it's only a 3-bedroom house, and the other bedroom is got all toys. I should have videotaped it. It's got more toys than you can possibly imagine, and just one child. And so we had a great meal. I cannot tell you how good the meatloaf that Brianna made. Let me explain to you in very clear, it's not Bryan with an I. It's Bryan with a Y. Why? Bryan with a Y. Ay. I wish I had Bryan's energy. I know, I wish I did too. So anyway, oh my goodness, her meatloaf. She had this glaze on this meatloaf. And I'm thinking, what is this, all this glaze? And you really didn't need ketchup, okay, on this meatloaf. She was right. Because the glaze was all over this meatloaf. And then we had these mashed potatoes that were just absolutely perfect. And then the green beans, absolutely perfect. And then she made some corn for Alex, and I dumped some of the corn with my green beans. But then when Adam brought the leftovers with him to the show, he didn't bring any of the corn. Brianna didn't let me have the corn. So I had beef stew, or I had meatloaf Friday, okay? And I had some Saturday night. Oh my gosh, it was just great. That was 2 days, and what I did, here's a technique. So I had the meatloaf, I had the mashed potatoes and the green beans, and they all were cold in the refrigerator. So I took a saucepan, okay, and I put a little bit of, I put a slice of the meatloaf. I put a slab of the mashed potatoes, and I put the green beans, and then I put a slice of butter on all three, and then I literally seasoned. And then I took a glass lid, I put it over top of it, and I put it on my saucepan, and I let it warmed up. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Oh, I want to have some more. Oh my God. Brianna needs to mail me a meatloaf. She needs to take one of her meatloaves, put it in the glaze, put it in a container, put it in a box, put it in the freezer, freeze it, and ship it to me. Because if she ships it UPS, I will get it tomorrow. I would literally get it the next day. And I guarantee you the meatloaf would still be frozen. That just has to happen, okay? And so then Adam and I, we did a great auction. I'll have all those auction cars up tonight. Bryan didn't share with me. What do you mean I didn't share with you? You had meatloaf Friday night. Don't be a liar, Adam. Don't be a liar. I asked you if you wanted some. Then on Saturday you didn't want any. So don't be a liar, Adam. Oh my gosh. Yes, don't ever misspell my name, Lyle Spiegel 1770. Do not apologize. The man could butcher Joe. Okay, so then we had a great auction. We had a great auction on Thursday night. And then we climaxed. We had 3 live streams in 3 hours. Then we climaxed for the end of the night. We did a fireside chat in front of his fireplace. And we just talked about miscellaneous things. It was just a fun show. The whole day was awesome. I got up around 8 o'clock. I got in the car. I left. Maybe it was 9 o'clock. Alex was getting ready to go to school, and I got to the show around 11 o'clock, and I started to unload the van and the camper. So I got everything set up, okay, before they got there, all right? And most of the stuff was already set up, okay? And then when they got there on Saturday night, they got there way too late on Saturday, or Friday. I mean, they were supposed to be there around 4 o'clock on Friday. They didn't get there till 9 o'clock on Friday. 9 o'clock. And everybody was asking about the tanker. I know. It's going to be a huge hit. Everybody wanted the tanker. All the shows were awesome. We had a wonderful time. It was absolutely amazing. My camper, normally we would stay at the hotel, but I plugged my camper in. I got my heat. It was beautiful. I love sleeping in my camper. Okay, I love sleeping in my camper. And it was a great show. We had a lot of fun. We had some good sales. We did some good numbers, and I was happy, completely happy with the sales that we accomplished, and so I couldn't knock what happened. We had a great show, and we're going to be talking to everybody on starting Monday. We got a special event starting on Monday. We're going to be doing special broadcasts all this week, getting prepared for Monday. And hopefully that goes well. And we'll be back on... we're going to be doing live streams all this week, obviously Monday through Friday. We got 11 o'clock is the donut time at 11. We've got, the new GT, Ford GT, that's now available right now. The Ford GT is now available, the new Ford GT by Race Masters. Yeehaw, cowboy. We got cap guns. Oh man, that smells so good. Oh my gosh. We sold a ton of guns too. We had a great weekend. The bouncy house, I want to thank everybody. You know, we're going to really push this for next year and see if more of you guys want to donate And we're going to make plaques for everybody that donates. But we want to try to do this more for the kids. The kids loved it. There were I'm telling you, there had to be 200 kids. I want to do a bouncy maze. I want to do a bouncy house, almost like carnival. I want to do like as many bouncy houses as I can for every age. Okay. And because it was, Matt Henry was telling me that he had to have the kids going at five at a time, 5 minutes at a time. It was a big hit. And I want to thank everybody that contributed to, I don't know yet. I'll let you know, Gale Force. I'll let you know. I want to thank everybody for supporting the moon. For everybody that was supporting the bouncy houses. Okay, we had $60 that was donated. And it was highly successful. Everybody loved it, and there were lines. I thought I was going to get more videos from my daughter-in-law, which I was very upset that Mandy did not send me more videos. I didn't get any videos, and normally she takes thousands of videos, and I got one photo. Okay, one photo. Just photos of the kids. You know, it wasn't anything. She didn't take any photos of the of bouncy houses. And I'm like, you take all these videos, and you didn't do any of the. And I was highly disappointed that she didn't do that. I mean, very disappointed. And even my wife, you know, she's always got that phone taking stupid pictures. She didn't take one video of anything. You know, it's like, really, seriously, are you telling me that the only video I have is this? This is the only picture I have. And that's Frankie's hand in the cookie jar. Okay? Frankie's hand in the cookie jar. Frankie's hand in the cookie jar. That's the only picture I have, is Frankie's hand in the cookie jar. Unbelievable. Anyways, that was a really, really good show. People really loved the live stream. They loved the. They loved all the. They loved all the. They loved everything about the bouncy houses. It was a great hit, and I'm so glad for everybody that donated to it. So the show was really good. You had some new dealers, you had some old dealers. A lot of people were very happy. The race day on Saturday was really nice. We did 4 races. Lincoln won a set. A Jim won a set. A Robert won a set. And Stefan won a set. So all 4 of those guys won a set for the race. Unfortunately, Richard's wife did not win. Annie. They got married last year, and they went on a cruise. And so that was kind of interesting. And they had fun too. So Richard and Annie, and then we had Jim, and then also Stefan won, and Lincoln. Lincoln won. Lincoln's won every year just about. I like to pick on Lincoln. I hope he doesn't. I hope it doesn't affect him too much, because I like to pick on Lincoln a lot. And I always tell this to people: the more I pick on you, the more I like you. Okay, so if I don't ever pick on you, it's not that I don't like you. It's just that I haven't been able to know you enough to pick on you. Like for Adam, for example. If I didn't like Adam, I wouldn't have picked. I wouldn't pick on him. Okay, because I wouldn't, But the more I pick on him, the more he should know that I like him. Okay, it's like Matt Henry. Like Mac Henry knows that I like him because I pick on him all the time. You know what I'm saying? And that's the case. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you support everybody. I think what ended it was a tax trouble. Anthony, his kid ran it. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Mike. You know, one thing I don't like on YouTube now is how they've changed all these names. It's at Gale Force Raceway. It's at Anthony Bateman. It's at Anthony AB8HA. You've changed. You have to put your name now, I think. The bounce house was a big hit. So was the obstacle course. And of course, none of my daughter-in-laws, not even my wife, nobody took any videos of anything. You know? It's very upsetting that none of my daughter-in-laws, none of my you know what's really sad is that nobody took any videos of the bouncy houses so I could show on the live stream. That's what I find so disappointing. 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 Okay, so we got it was a great hit. We had a lot of fun. All right, so let's get into nothing, okay? So right now, Daniel is under the weather, okay? Daniel had a migraine, okay? I don't know how many of you have ever had a migraine, but he had a migraine that was very disability. He literally was walking around, didn't know where he was. I found him at the other end of the parking lot crying, okay? He was crying at the other end of the parking lot because he was having a headache. He was walking along like this. I just want this to go away. And then it would go away because it'd go through cycles. And then it would come back. And he was disoriented. He didn't know where he was. He didn't know what he was doing. And when he got back, he went to bed. So he's been in bed all morning. He still has a little bit of headache. But anyways, I just pray for Daniel. He's not doing very well. Why you're just rubbing in, Brian, just rubbing it in. Rubbing it in what? Anthony Bateman Sr. Rubbing what in? What am I rubbing in? That sounds like a cluster headache. Those are terrible. They can make you, no, he had a migraine, he has worse migraines than I do. And I really felt for him yesterday. Honestly, I lost it almost. I went outside, Daniel, come on in, lay down, please. Lay down. He didn't want to lay down. And, let's see, talking about the picture. Frankie, you mean? Sounds like a cluster headache. Very disappointing. Why are you rubbing in, Brian? Just rubbing it in. What are you talking about? Moon bounce? No, your wife. Let's see. My wife. Oh, my wife. Oh, my gosh. My wife. You don't want to go into my wife. Oh, here, Derek. Oh, Derek, you told me you guys are going on the cruise.
Hey,
What?
I'm just making sure you're being funny. Make sure you're making everybody.
I'm not here to be funny. You are on a vacation with your wife, okay?
I ain't never yet. I ain't on the boat yet.
Yes, it doesn't matter though. You are with your wife. You need to spend time with her.
Hey, you just keep on being funny. I just make.
Okay, I'll just keep on being funny for you, Derek. Oh, unbelievable.
So when I come back, I can play the video.
Oh, okay. All right. Wonderful. Thanks, Derek. So, Derek, yesterday I was driving back from the show on Sunday. He calls me. Derek does. Okay. And he goes, you better be funny. And I said, I thought you were going on this cruise with your wife. His wife was with we are. She started talking. Well, they're headed down. They're driving down to Florida because they live in North Carolina. They're driving down to go to the cruise. She's a school teacher, and he's retired, or I think he's got disability. He draws Social Security. But anyways, so they're going down to they're going on a cruise, which is great. And so I told him, I said, you just take a vacation, okay? You don't need to call me every day. Well, then he found out that he can watch the live stream on the trip. I've had them over 50 years. Well, and I've told you guys again about migraines. Okay, I had bad migraines when I was in high school. My mom took me to the Bowling Green State University biofeedback department. And it was a brain department about brain waves and brain control. And I was put in front of machines. They wired me up. I had all these electrodes all over my face, on my arms, and I sat there. It was called biofeedback. And I sat there for hours trying to change colors from red, yellow, green. And I got good at it. I learned to control my migraines. And I've told you that whenever I get the ocular migraine, I ignore it. And it does not affect my emotions. That's the key. It does not affect my emotions. Okay? Yes, I'm a very emotional guy. Okay? Everybody knows that. But what I'm saying is that whenever I got an ocular migraine, I knew that after I had the ocular, I was going to get a major headache. That's because the vein is creating the ocular. When the blood vein goes like this, that creates the ocular migraine, or that creates the eye thing where you have like all these crystals. And when the vein opens up, that pressure of all that blood, boom, opens up, hits your brain, gives you the headache. And if you don't get upset when if you're just doing normal things, when it opens up, there's no pressure, and you have a wonderful day. You just have a wonderful day, and I'm having a wonderful day. Yes, sirree. Are you coming to the Persepolis show November 23rd? I don't know yet. I probably should call him and see if he wants me to come, because I'll have the tanker by then, the golf tanker. And I probably should go, and I'll probably get a hold of him and ask him for our tables again. And I'll do that after the live stream. I'll give him a call. All right? If that's okay with you guys, I'll do that, okay? Excedrin, no. There's no, okay, so here's what you have to understand. There is no medicine that can take away the headache. It is a brain problem. Okay? It's a brain problem. Now you can muzzle the brain problem, but you know what? To really get rid of the migraine, you just have to sleep. You literally just have to let your brain relax. And if your brain relaxes, things will be a lot better. You know what I'm telling you? Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Are we all on the same page? When a kid have sleep. Pregnant migraine crony checking in. Trying Bryan's technique next time. Thanks. Well, see, now here's the deal, okay? Here's the deal about the biofeedback. I did literally a year of biofeedback, okay? And that's when the doctor told me, okay, the brain specialist that was at the university told me about the blood vessel, okay? That when your brain has the ocular migraine, that means you have all the little like almost crystals in your eyes. Your blood vessels to your brain have contracted, and to where they're a little tiny dot, a little little tiny. And so all that blood pressure, all that blood is coming through still, but it's not coming normally. And so if you get upset during the ocular part and you're tense, you're building pressure behind the open. And so when that opens, all that blood comes right out, it hits your head and gives you the headache. I'm telling you right now, when I get the ocular migraine, or when I get the ocular part of the migraine, I do not get a headache. I don't. Now, it's not something you learn overnight, but it's something because you immediately, you know, okay, how do I not get upset? Well, see, I've been doing this now 10, 15, 20 years now. I don't think I've had a headache. 20 years, you know? I just ignore it. I literally ignore the ocular because I know how it was before. It would just ruin my day. It was the most depressing thing. When I got the ocular, if I was in school, because they knew that if I got the ocular, I would get up, I would raise my hand and say, "Excuse me, teacher, I'm getting a migraine. I have to go down to the nurse's station." I would get up, I would go down to the nurse's station, they would shut the doors, turn off the lights, I would lay down, and that was it. Couldn't do anything about it. It was over. My day was over. That day was over. My day was over. Okay? And I remember doing this when I was a teenager. I would always do this. I would always do this. Okay? I was always doing this when I got a migraine. Okay? I'd hold my hand as tight as I can. Just try to squeeze whatever. I don't know what I was squeezing. Anyways, that's a little bit now you switching gears and you're turning into Dr. Tinker instead of Professor Tinker. Oh, give me a break, Anthony Bateman Sr. Okay, so we basically have a lot of slot cars right now, all right? There are a lot of slot cars right here. We have a SC392. We have a Batmobile. We have some Cudas here. Okay. These are all the cars and then we have one yellow pickup truck. We got to wait until, we got some Meacham auctions, an off-road vehicle, Meacham auctions. I did find some more Meacham auctions. We have a rally. We sold a lot of Datsuns, a lot of Bree cars. A lot of Bree cars. We got the police cars here. We got the Datsun, the Corvette. And what's his name is going to be organizing all this. We got some off-road Baja buggies. And we got some other ones down here, 79. The dealership, we sold a lot of these too. A lot of these muscle car dealerships. A lot of people were coming in to find all four cars, and a lot of people were new customers. We had a lot of new customers. Okay, just so you know, a lot of new customers. We had drag. A lot of people wanted drag cars, red Corvettes, 394. We still have some of these left. We got a big event starting Monday. All I can tell you is this. You don't want to miss the Monday event because it's going to go from Monday to Friday. It's a 5-day event. It's a 5-day pre-Christmas event, okay? It is literally going to be absolutely crazy. You don't want to miss it. You really don't want to miss this event on Monday through Friday. Save your money. If you've got some extra cash, put it away. It is going to be a spectacular day. Okay. We had just a great show. Bob Beers wasn't there. I was so glad Bob Beers wasn't there. I don't have, you know what, and I don't nearly, I really never ever talk bad about somebody. I don't have, because there's not a lot of people that but you know what, I'm finally going to talk out about that. I went to him about a year and a half ago and asked him, if I could buy some of these cars of his, which, we got these in and we started selling them. Let me get it. We got these cars from Bob Beers. These are 57 Chevys, okay? And I bought about 50 or 100 of them. And then I asked him, out of just kindness, I asked him, Bob, do you have about 100 cars you want to sell? Just some old cars, that'd be great, but, can you do a deal like where I can, get a special price, and they could be Tyco, they can be, you give me a couple good ones, some bad ones. And he sent me, oh, I was so upset. I've really never said this about this to anybody, but I need to say this, okay? Because this really is upsetting me. Is that he sent me 50 OK cars, and then he sent me 50 Scale Electric and these off-brand HO cars. Just junk. And they're not even worth the money that I paid for them, okay? And that upset me. Anyway, all right, so I don't know why I brought that up, but I did. Okay, so here's the video. My daughter-in-law, Jessie, sent me a video. Let me give you a video of the, I'm going to actually post this on YouTube. Okay. Let's see. Let me go to a shorts. Let me go to shorts. Kids having fun at the Wayne Halloween party at ProTinkerToys Bounce House Fun. All right, so I'm uploading that as a short, guys. You'll be able to see this. So this is kind of a video that Jesse took. I don't think we've had that many people at an event ever. We really kicked it. We really dominated. That was the event. I don't think we've ever had that many kids at the you got little Mackie there. You got Robert was there. I just can't believe all the kids that were there. That was just crazy. Yeah, it was amazing. And again, I want to thank you guys, because you guys donated. We had $60 Now next year, I'm going to talk to Brent next year, and I'm going to see if he can do more and if he can give us a better price. And if you guys want to contribute, we're gonna have little signs that put your name in it, like this is going to be sponsored by Anthony Bateman, or this is sponsored by Rod Rodriguez, or this is sponsored by Rod Rodriguez and Anthony Bateman. Okay. I mean, the amount of people there are it's crazy. I can't believe how many people were there. It is really amazing how many people were there.
Was it ever like that before? hours?
Never. I've never seen it that many people.
Because the bouncy house is packed.
Yeah, no,
Until
I've
the
just
very
never seen
end.
that, man. Thanks a lot for helping out yesterday. Did you do anything?
What do you mean?
He did. He helped out. He helped
Okay,
set
good.
up.
All right, good. That's all I'm asking.
Set up. So, and he didn't have to, so that was very nice of him. Maybe you should get him like a Chick-fil-A meal or something.
Oh yeah, Chick-fil-A meal, yep.
We got it all staged outside, and then waiting for the orders from the professor. Professor Tinker.
Okay, well, the first thing I want done is get all the sets put away.
Hold on, bring the lights here.
Everything out of the camper. Is everything out of the camper?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Everything that needs to be out of the camper.
What do you mean out needs to be out of the camper?
The spray doesn't need to be out of the
No,
camper.
yes, that does not mean to be taken out of the camper.
But all the boxes and
All right, so the first thing you need to do is get all the race sets. That'll clear out about 20 boxes. Get all the race sets put away.
okay.
Right over here. Just stack them up there, get them all put away. That's an auction, so that can be put in the camper or in the van. All right, and then these are all organized 1 through 15. Okay, all this stuff. And then once all the sets are put away, then he can get all the individual race assortments, put those aside, just put them over here so you don't have to worry. Because these are all the cars that need to be either restocked and then put back into their correct places. You know how to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the sets.
Then these cars.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you, Professor.
All right. All right. So we got those guys working. See, if you give Mac Henry specific directions, he will follow the directions. You just can't give him a long leash. That's the thing I've learned. You can't give him a long leash. You give him a long leash, but you got to make sure that, he knows where the end of the leash is. All right, so because I don't know how much Daniel's going to be able to come in here today because he's not feeling well. Oh my gosh. Hey, guess what? Guess what's not in the refrigerator? Take a guess. That's right, bottles of Coke. Get a bottle of Coke out of the camper's refrigerator and put it inside this refrigerator. Oh my gosh. All right, so we had an extremely great show. Let me show you the car because I want to show cars that we are very low on. Okay, here's a car that we literally have less than 10. Less than 10 of these, okay? And that is the 55 Bel Air 2-pack, the blue and the blues. The Bel Air and the Nomad, okay? The Bel Air and the Nomad. We have only about 7 of these left. Only 7. Put it all the way in the back corner, okay? Where the coldest will be. Now get back out there putting that stuff away.
Oh, I'll get back out there.
Unbelievable. So this is the rarest one that we have right now. This is the rarest one. If you want to get one of these before, all I can tell you is you want to get one of these before Monday. I'm going to show you everything that you want to get before Monday. Okay? Oh, I'm going to start posting on Blue Sky. Oh, that's right. Ryan set us up for Blue Sky. Oh, that's going to be so funny. Oh, my gosh. Blue Sky. Facebook. AirDrop. Okay, so this is what Jesse said. I can only say that there were as many people as you can see here at a fair. That's how many people were at the house that we had. The amount of people. It was an event. And so therefore next year I'm going to go even bigger, okay? I might even have some actually rides, okay? I mean, there is no limit to how big this Halloween thing can be on a Saturday. There's no limit. There's literally no limit, okay? You are, okay, now there's no more comments. Why is anybody commenting? Is anybody commenting? Nobody's commenting. What's going on here? I don't know what's going on. Nobody's commenting in the last 20 minutes. Are we shut down? Have we shut down? Oh, I know why. Oh, shoot. Live chat. Now, why isn't it showing all of the comments? Oh, there we go. Okay. I wasn't getting all the comments. Yep, another fake account, Rob. What fake account? Rod Rodriguez, 3. Okay, what is the Rod Rodriguez? The clock is ticking. It's time for you to blow. What's going on? What's it? Okay, what's going on here? I'm missing something here. No, Jesse just told me that there were more people than she saw at the fairground. Rod Rodriguez. Let's see. Snuggie. Oh my gosh. Snuggie is talking it up. I give up. I don't know what to do with him. I really don't. I'm sorry. I'm doing good, Paul. Thanks. I'm doing good, Anthony. I don't know what to do, guys. Nobody's home. All I know is I'm not supporting the cronies event. But anyway, let me do a blue sky video, okay? My first blue sky video. Let's see how this video does on blue sky, okay? Now you guys aren't going to see it because I'm going to do it on blue sky. It's going to be a video and then I'm going to upload it, okay? So I'm going to come over here. I got to find blue sky. All right, and let's see here, video. Oh, okay, so I have to do a video, then I have to upload it on Blue Sky. Okay. So let me do the video. Good morning, Blue Sky. This is Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys.com. Yeehaw, cowboy. We sell cap guns, slot cars, all sorts of fun stuff. If you want your fun toy for your kids, because I know you kids on Blue Sky, you don't have cap guns, but we sell them at ProTinkerToys.com. That's right, Blue Sky is ProTinkerToys.com. Don't forget to check ProTinkerToys.com. Oh, say, can you see? And get your die-cast cap guns from Spain. These are the best die-casts you can ever get at ProTinkerToys.com. All right, now what we do is we go to Blue Sky. Now we take my video and go like that, and now it's compact. Anyone can interact. Get your die-cast cap guns at ProTinkerToys.com. Cap guns at ProTinkerToys.com. All right, so we just posted our first video on Blue Sky. All righty, that is just, oh, I love it. Another avenue in which we can dominate the internet. Okay? Oh, don't you love it? Oh, I love it. Pro Tinker Toys. Oh, yes. Captain, I don't know if anybody will watch it on Blue Sky, but Ryan wants me to post on Blue Sky, so we're going to, it's another avenue in which our videos get to be, we have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes until donut time. Everybody needs to get ready. 5 minutes. Now, the next car that we have the least amount of is this one right here, is the red and white Bel Air. This is the next car that the least amount that we have. We have less than a tray. We have basically 9. Okay. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 15 of the black and white Bel Airs. We are completely out of the red flame. No, we have red flames. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 24 of the red flamed Bel Airs. 24 of these left. If you want to get one, this is what I'm saying. Let me explain this to you very carefully. If you want to get one before Monday, Rod Rodriguez. Okay, that's good. That's a good avenue for you, Snuggle. Oh, no. All right, what's going on now? Do we have, okay, what's going on here? Adam on that, thank goodness. Okay, so what happened here? Adam, I'm done with auctions. I'm done, let's see, Roderick, done, let's see, Adam, I'm done with auctions and everything if he comes back. Did I miss the donuts? No, you haven't missed the donuts. That's not until 11 o'clock. I try to tell people the donuts do not happen until 11 o'clock. All right. I don't know who Snuggles, I don't know what's going on. I guess Snuggles got on board the show. He's going to ruin this show. All right, here's what I suggest you do, guys. Here's what I suggest you do. Everybody needs to just ignore it. That's the only way you can do it, is ignore it, okay? You just have to ignore it, okay? And I got this fly. Now remember, flies always fly backwards, so if you're gonna get a fly, you always get it from the back of a fly, not in front of it. So that's the red with red flames, white. Don't forget your pronouns. And then the next car that we only have 30 of is the club car. We only have 30 club cars. We have 3 minutes until donut time. 3 minutes until donut time. All right, we got a fly right here. Everybody sees the fly right here. Watch how I catch it, okay? You ready? I'm coming up from behind it. Got it. Killed that little booger. One, two, three. This one we have 15. We have 15 of these, the Golf GT40s. We have 15 of these left, Golf GT40s. We have 2 minutes left, 2 minutes until donut time. 2 minutes until donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time. We only have a box of these left. The trucks. And the bad man, we only have 12 bad mans. 12 bad mans. Yippee-o-I, Kaye. 12 bad mans. And those are all the cars that we'll be getting more in. And Mac Henry is busy. Now, this pop is not going to be at the right temperature because it was in my camper, so it's not going to fizz up, okay? So I know everybody was hoping to get the ice. So, so we have our box of, I'm going to try one of these Snuggle donuts. I know everybody hates Snuggles. I don't know if they hate him. They just think he's annoying, you know, and I understand that. I don't know why he gets everybody so annoyed, okay? I really don't. I don't know why he gets people so annoyed. But he annoys a lot of people, and I can't have him annoy everybody. That's not good for my business. It's hobby time. It's hobby time. It's a high. It's high time. It's high time. Okay, we got my I got my teeth out. Hello there, my name is ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com, and I am Red Skeleton here. Okay, so we're going to try one of these donuts. Now, the difference between a Hostess donut and another company, it's all about the ingredients, okay? So I am going to open up my package, and I'm going to grab one of theirs, okay? And first of all, I'm going to show you the difference of how they're different, okay? So this is the donut that Snuggles sent, and this is my donut, okay? Okay, now Mandy is, now what is she complaining about? Mandy, you're, okay. If you're missing a bunch of bottled pops in the store, you can thank your boys. Every time I walked into the store, they were drinking pops. That was when I told there were no more. David told me he owned the store. Okay? I just got this from Mandy. This is what I get all the time. Now, okay. Now, where's the sound? All right, so I got distracted. My daughter-in-law is upset about the boys. That's one thing about mothers is their kids don't do anything wrong. All my kids do all wrong, which I have a problem with. Okay, I really do. I agree, David and Frankie, but Cameron and Mason are not saints. Okay, I've dealt with Cameron and Mason. They are not saints, especially Mason. If Mason get away with something, he will get away with it. Now, if they don't want to believe me on that, that's fine. I'm just telling you that Cameron and Mason are not saints. Okay? All right, so let's get to this donut thing, all right? Here is the donut that was sent from the bake shop. It's called the bakery shop, and it's probably made by a department store chain. Sold by, oh my gosh, if I think I know who this is. Aldi's? Oh no, distributed and sold exclusive by Aldi's. Ah ha ha ha. These are Aldi's white donuts, okay? So ha ha ha. Aldi's. If there's one, oh, he's not going to like me for doing this. If there's one donut you're not going to buy, is that's Aldi. I'm going to taste it. I'm going to give him a taste test. Now, here is a Hostess one. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a taste test. We're going to do a blind taste test, okay? We're going to do a blind taste test. I'm going to put one donut here. I'm going to put one donut here, and I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to turn this thing. I'm going to turn this thing so I can't see it because I don't know where the donuts are going to be, okay? I'm just going to keep turning it, but I got to turn it so I don't know where it is, okay? So I'm getting it all confused, and I'm going to set it down here. I'm going to turn it around here like this. All right, now I'm going to pick it up, and I'm not going to look at them because I know the difference between a Hostess donut white and an Aldi's. Okay, so I'm going to pick one up here. That's the Aldi's donut. Yep, that's the Aldi's donut. I knew it. It has an aftertaste. It has an aftertaste. So that donut, those are good donuts, but they're not as good as a Hostess donut. Because a Hostess donut is much fluffier and it tastes different. And, okay, wait a minute now. All right, Snuggles is not going to like this. Now, here's something that I got a question about. Listen, Mandy, if Cameron could get a hold of a Coke, he would get a hold of a Coke anytime and anywhere. Your children are not perfect. Neither are mine. Neither was Ryan or Daniel. Ryan had an accident at the mall and never told me about it until the sheriff showed up. So don't tell me your kids are perfect. Don't want to hear it. Unbelievable. Go to cloudy skies. Oh, GM drove me. Hostess are more expensive. That's what I was going to say. These donuts that he bought the cheapest donuts he could buy. You think that he wants to get on my good side? That he would have bought the most expensive donut. You know? What do you got? DHL! DHL! Carry on, Captain! Uh-oh, the phone's ringing. Guess who that is? Home Comfort. Yeah.
It's Sherry from Home Comfort.
Yeah, I know. I tried calling you on, what was it, Thursday, but I got busy. I'm doing my live stream. I'll be done at about 12 o'clock. I'll call you at 1, okay?
Well, now you told me that last week.
I know that.
You called me
I did call you back. I called you on Thursday, but no one answered.
Well, we were here. I mean,
I know. I'm just saying I can't do it right now because I'm doing a live stream. I'll call you as soon as I get done with the live stream, okay? I want to talk to somebody about the bill, too.
okay.
All right?
All right.
Thank you.
All right, talk to you then.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Good morning, Jim. The POS is here. Oh, man, they're good. Oh, man. So the problem is, Snuggles bought the cheapest donuts he could find at Aldi's. Why would you buy the donuts at Aldi's?
Aldi's has good stuff.
Oh my gosh.
I'm great for the sign.
Unbelievable. All I can tell you is these have a positive aftertaste. You know what I'm saying?
This financial advisor sits down with a client who believes that trophy story blood her haircutting business is failing.
So,
So we have a lot of fun things that are going on. So I got these donuts from Snuggles. I will say thank you, Snuggles, for... I want to thank Snuggles for the donuts. But your letter... Your letter. So Snuggles wrote a letter. I value being a part of this show and would like to come back. You literally, I hate to use the word, you literally, and I hate to use the word, here it is, right here. Let's see, where does it come? It's right here. It's Snuggles. And I can't take it right now. I'm not going to take this call right now. I just can't handle it right now. I can't take the call right now. I'm not going to take it right now. He upsets everybody. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm not going to deal with it. You know what? As of right now, I am not going to talk about it anymore. The more we talk about it, the more we get upset. So I'm done talking about it. This is the last time I talk about Snuggles. As of right now. Okay, now, let's go forward. Let's talk about something that is positive. We've got the Gulf tanker that is coming very soon. And we got the Gulf tanker coming very soon. Oh, we're getting all the product organized. We're getting all the product organized. And what's going on? Daniel is not feeling well. He's still under the weather. And he's still at home. He's not doing good. He doesn't deal with, let's see, Anthony, it's your show. What goes is that, well, no, you know what I was talking, you know what I found out about? You know, there were a lot of people that Johnny Carson would not have on his show. There are a lot of people that he didn't like being on his show. And if you really messed Johnny Carson up, you weren't on his show, period. You were not on his show because you know why? Because it was his show. It's his show. It's not anybody else's. He does his show. Johnny Carson did the Tonight Show the way he thought it should be done. And that's why he was so successful. Everybody that came after Johnny Carson, Jay Leno, now you have Mickey Fallon or whatever Fallon, they're nothing like Johnny Carson. Johnny Carson was a one-of-a-kind host, okay? And you're right, this is my show, okay? And if there's somebody that I don't like, I'm not going to have him on my show. If he doesn't like that, that's not my business, okay? I have plenty of people that watch my show because they like to watch me, okay? That's really what it's all about, is me. I mean, let's make it real. This show is not about Anthony Bateman Jr. It's not about Cool Hand Luke or J Bud or Jub Jub or Nobody's Home or Anthony Bateman Sr. or Anthony or Nick or Rod Rodriguez. You guys are the audience. You're the audience. Okay, I'm the host. Okay. And that's what's going to be. You know, I don't have to deal with this. Okay. And I'm not going to deal with this. Okay. As of right now, I'm not dealing with it. Okay. You know, just let's make it very clear. He is banned for life. He's never coming back to the show. Period. He could start his own show if he wants to, okay? He is not coming back to the show, and that is final, okay? He doesn't have to call anymore. If he doesn't want to buy anything from me anymore, I totally understand it. I don't get mad at him. I'm not mad at him. I'm not going to worry. You know, I'm just saying those are the facts, okay? Now, we are getting all of the cars because all these cars were taken out of here, and they're going to be bringing them all back in, and they're going to reorganize everything. We're trying to get everything organized by Monday because a big event is happening on Monday, and that's why all these cars that I showed you earlier, you want to get them. You better buy them now because on Monday you won't have one. So if you want to get them on now, I would get these now, okay? And those are all. And then we have the new Mega G Plus, which is the Mustang. You know what's funny is there is so much inventory. We did the show this weekend, and there were 3 new dealers that were at the show, 3 new guys that set up, and it's amazing how much product of merchandise is out there. We are going to we're going to do something special at the next show. I can't tell you what is going to happen at the next show, but we're going to do a special event. And he's bringing in all the Tyco. He's going to put all those on the shelf, the correct Tyco shelf. We did okay with Tyco. We didn't do as good as I thought we would do on Tyco, but we did okay. We did okay. You know what I'm saying? We did okay with Tyco. It wasn't as good as I wanted, but it was okay. And that goes back to, we had a lot of Tyco guys. Okay, so let me explain to you the history of slot cars for everybody that understands it, okay? There are 2 main category groups right now with slot cars. There's only 2, okay? You have the 50, 60, 70, 80-year-old person, okay? You have the 80-year-old, okay? So if he's 80-year-old, if he's 80 right now, okay? So my brother graduated in 69. He's 72, okay? 69. So if the guy is 80, okay, that means that's 8 years earlier. And so he graduated high school or elementary, and he was in the early 60s. If he's playing with slot cars and he's 80, he was at the end, okay? So the 50, 60, 70-year-olds, those are the guys that have bought the big collections, okay? Those are the guys that are going to be dying in the next 10 years. And those collections are going to go up for sale, all right? Then you have the next generation, which is the 40 and the 30-year-olds, okay? Because they grew up in the late or mid-90s, okay? I'm sorry, 80s and 90s, okay? And that was the 1999, let me make this very clear. 1999 was the last year that slot cars were in the mass merchant. The only stores that they're in now that are mass merchants is basically Hobby Lobby. They're the only ones that are selling slot cars to any extent, was Hobby Lobby, okay? Everybody else, it's gone. Toys R Us is gone. Target, not selling anymore. They did sell compact 400,000 sets back in 8, 9, and 10, okay? And so those kids between the 80s and 90s, because Ryan was born in 1988, he knew about slot cars because of me in the 90s, okay? Because I had slot cars and I was selling slot cars. I was taking him to shows about slot cars. So he grew up with it, okay? Now, what's coming after that? You have the 20-year-olds. So in 20 years, they're going to be 40. There's been no slot cars since 2000. So for 25 years, there's been no slot cars in any mass merchants other than Hobby Lobby. So you are going to have, unless there is a huge resurgence, you're going to have a lot of, it's going like this, but it could go like this. All we need, and I've said this for years, all we need is for one slot car set. Yeah, see, so this is the picture of the brain, the blood vessel getting real small, and it's going to hit the brain. All right, here, this is a good picture. All right, so if this is going to go, if we're going to get the next generation, this product, slot cars, has to be in Target or in Walmart. Meijer, it'd be nice to be in Meijer. Meijer is more of a regional place, and also Menards. I don't know why a buyer is not from Auto World is not approached Menards or these people. I really don't know. I don't know what is holding back. Well, I know what it is. Okay. I know exactly what's going on with some of these places. And I'd like to know what are the returns. See, I never want to know what the sales are. I want to know what the returns are. Because the returns will tell you how good your product is. And if Auto World is getting a lot of returns from Hobby Lobby, okay, they might have a good discount number, and then Hobby Lobby just destroys the sets on their own, okay? Years ago. Sold them years ago. But they're not in there regularly, and that's the problem. You need a Walmart to do a pallet program to where they do a nice figure 8 set for $69, $89, or maybe a $99 set. That's a pallet program with cars and sets at Walmart. That's what you need. And that would literally explode the market. Yes, you're right about that, Joe. I don't. Well, where are these names? Joe R1E8M. What are all these numbers after your names, guys? Anthony Bateman. Get permission to set up in front of their stores. Yeah, that would be kind of fun. But that's where we're at right now, okay? And I saw that at this show. Oh, why am I talking so loud? I saw that at this show. I had two guys that I said, what are you, about 45? Both of you? I was right on. I knew it. They looked 45. I said, are you guys 40? Yeah. And they grew up in the 90s, okay? That's when they were kids, okay? Because that was 25 years ago. 25, 40. In the 90s, they played with the slot car sets in the 90s because they were everywhere in the 90s. They were in all the catalog stores. They were in Montgomery Ward's. They were in Sears. They were in every catalog place. They were selling sets at Christmas time. Sears didn't start to implode until 2005, 6. And then the guy that took Lapidot took over Sears and destroyed it. He literally destroyed the greatest retailer in America. How do you do that in less than... it's really amazing how you can destroy a retail that fast. You literally have to be a complete... Either you have to be evil, greedy, or both, okay? Oh, Kmart, they all did. They all sold them. They sold them so much, it was disgusting. It's like Nate. Disgusting. 40-year-old wants Vinny Tyco, not Aurora. That's right. See, the 40-year-olds, 45-year-olds, they want Tyco because they grew up on Tyco. They didn't grow up on Aurora, okay? And that's what's so funny, okay? And we sold so much Tyco at the show to those kids, okay, to the 40, 50-year-olds that were in their 50s. See, if you're in the 50s, if you're 50 years old, so 25 years ago, so 25 years, 50, all right, so how old would you have been 25 years ago? You'd have been 25, okay? So in 2000, you were 25 years old. In 1990, you were 15. You were in the Tyco, you were 15. You were in the Tycos, okay? Because that's when Tyco was dominating in the retailers. Because Tomy had by mid-90s, Tomy was out of the retailers because they lost so much money in the distributor or in the retailers, all the distributors. They had so many returns. They had that warehouse that was filled with 250,000 race sets. That's how Bob Haynes bought them all. Do you realize that if Bob Haynes did not buy those 250,000 race sets, they would all just been thrown away? And none of that inventory would have been out into the marketplace. You got Jag Hobby. You got all these retailers are making their own chassis, okay? I asked Jag, can I get some of your... No, can't get his cars. Why don't we make... I won't do that. He wants to hand make them. If they're not right, I'm not going to sell them. How do you get it? What do you do? I don't know. I'm not going to get mad about it. It's frustrating. You know what I'm saying? It's frustrating. All right, so these are all extra cars. We got to find a place for them. This is 85 is expired. Mr. Norms. 85 is expired. Ford F100. F100 on call. Okay. 401s. 477. Ron Caps 477. 79, 82, 79, 70, 477. Probably is going to be right here. You got 382. They'll probably be over here. 382. 390. Put 90 up here. 405. Mustang 405 right there. 375. 375 will probably be right here. You know what? We got a lot of 302, 392. 392 will probably be right here. 92 Bel Air right there. There's go. Okay. That's a good one right there. 392 Dodge Charger. 385. Put 85 right here, maybe. That might be over here, maybe. $393. $393. $93 right there. Put that right there. We'll have all these restocked here momentarily. They got to unpack it from the show. And how much did you sell of Tyco? Well, we sold a bunch of parts and bodies and chassis. We sold bodies and chassis. Well, see, that's the problem with the vintage Aurora. So you have vintage Aurora. See, Tyco has been making products all the way to the 60s, okay? So you had Tyco and Aurora both competing against each other, Tyco and Aurora, all right? Both the companies were trying to dominate the market, Tyco and then, you know, so you had Tyco all through the 70s and then through the 80s. Tyco actually outlasted... oh, here he comes. Oh, that's not him. So Tyco actually outlasted Aurora by 10 years. Well, by 20 years. So that box, stay that in the camper or in the van.
All right, you sure?
Yeah, because I'm doing those auctions. Those are all auctions.
These are auctions.
Yes, I'm going to do those when I get done.
Ryan was just texting me.
What? What was he texting you about? So, home. So how much? I would say we did, I don't know exactly how much we did in Tyco because I was in and out of things. We sold more of the singles than anything else, where you would buy a body and a chassis. We sold a bunch of chassis. See, a lot of people, they don't like the chassis. They don't like, and this is what happened when Tyco was sold by Mattel. They don't like the Mattel chassis because they're less, they were cheaper plastic, okay? The Mattel chassis. And they like the gray chassis, the gray Tyco chassis. Everybody's got their own opinion on everything in the way of the slot cars. GM, Dave missed your comment. HP7, we sold, a lot of people like HP7 chassis, okay? This is the black Tyco chassis right here. This is the wide body. Notice that it's wide. It's very wide. And this was done for a lot of the cars that need wide bodies. And then we had the narrow body, which was a narrow chassis. And then the HP7, like this is a narrow, so this is a narrow body and this is a wide body right here. Prime example. Narrow and wide. See the narrow and wide? And these are all Tyco. These are Tyco. A lot of people like these because they like the way they go around the track. They stay on the track, very low profile. And they hold the track. And even the HP7 hold the track. You know what? It's all about how much fun you're having when you're racing. How much fun are you having racing, And that's the key. How much fun do you have racing, all right? And that's what you have to decide. Well, how much fun am I having? How much fun am I having racing around the track? And that's the key point. So everybody is getting this. They got all this stuff done. We got all the Tycos here. Who are you talking to?
Myself.
Oh. ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. This is Bryan Young. I'm the owner. I'm ProTinker. I know everything. If you need anything, I can help. Hello. Yes, I did. Yes. Oh, right, Mike. Yeah, so Mike will be here on Thursday. I will talk to him on Thursday when he gets here. Okay. All right. Are you there?
Pick up shoes or tires or anything, but he said he'd try to get the motor. Because I bought them off eBay.
No, I know. Give me your name.
It's William. D is the middle initial. Triplet, TRIPLETT, senior.
Give me your phone number.
234, beginning with area code first, Bryan.
Yep.
699-8233.
All right, I'll give you a call once I get to talk to him, okay?
I appreciate it. Yeah,
Thank
I'd
you.
like to see if they're going to run, because like I said, they wouldn't accept them back on eBay, and said seller does not accept returns. And I know I'm looking for a needle in a haystack, but hopefully he can get
No,
it.
I'll look into it when he's here on Thursday, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
I had a great time, and I'm going to come both days next year.
All right, great. We'll talk to you on Thursday.
All right. Thank you so much, Bryan.
Yep.
Have a wonderful day, sir.
Yep.
have his order. I was talking to Bryan.
What do you mean, William Triplet?
I don't know. Bryan said he was on the phone with you right now.
What do you have for him?
His order D4669.
What is it?
I don't know. It's all there.
Call it off. Ridiculous. We always get on that part.
Okay, so we let's see here. Good morning, Blue Sky. We have die-cast cap guns. So we so slot cars majority. Okay, so the majority of the vintage Aurora stuff is owned by a handful of collectors. When they decide to sell or when they pass, there is going to be so much stuff hitting the market you won't believe it. No, he is right to one point. Yes, there is a ton of Aurora vintage that's never been ridden. Okay, they're just in boxes. They're just sitting around. Okay, and this goes back to what I was saying. You know, I was saying yesterday. So I found a box. Let me go get it. Okay. Wrong side of box though. I think it's a long box. Okay, so I found this box. I found and I got in an argument with Adam about it. He's saying they're not rare, and I go, well, they are rare, you know, so we have a box of these, and Daniel's supposed to change the listing to show this. Okay. So this is a box, and there's about 300 of these in this box, okay? And these are still in the wrap from when Tyco made these in the early 90s. So this car was made in the 90s, okay? And this was sold to Canadian Tire in the 90s, because Canadian Tire was one of the largest department store chains in Canada, called Canadian Tire. And Irwin Toys sold a ton of stuff to Canadian Tire. They sold a lot of toys there. And this car was sold to Canadian Tire, okay? But it was only available in Canada, okay? And so however many sets there were, and so I got an argument with Adam saying, Adam, this is a rare car, okay? In a sense that, what defines rare, okay? That's what you have to define, okay? What defines rare? Okay, well, every car that Aurora made in the 1960s and 70s, okay, they're rare. They're not made anymore. But the problem is they made so many of them. And I would argue to say that 50% of Aurora's cars that were made were opened up and played with. 50%. The other 50% were sold into stores. Guy might have collected them back then thinking these were going to be worth. But this car right here, this is the narrow body. Okay, this is the Renault F. Okay. All right, hey. Okay. Why did Danny bring this motorcycle here? Let's see. Why did Danny bring his motorcycle here? I've already had breakfast. What motorcycle are you talking about?
Like those boxes can go to the warehouse. Big boxes.
I had breakfast at 7:30. What are you talking about, motorcycle? So this car right here, this has the Canadian, we have the regular one without the Canadian flag. This is the one with the Canadian flag. Now people will say, well, these are not rare. Well, oh my gosh. How many Americans are there? 350 million now, Americans? How many are buying slot cars? Not a lot. What would happen if they all started? What would you say if just What would you say if just 10% would start buying slot cars? Would these be rare anymore? No, they wouldn't be rare anymore. Yes, these are rare because they're not made anymore. This car has not been made. Let me see if I can find on this box. Tyco, manufactured, Portland, Oregon, 1993. These were made August 24th, 1993. 105 pieces. Tyco Industries, made in Malaysia. These were made in Malaysia. These Tyco cars, 1993, were made in Malaysia. Malaysia. These cars right here. Now, if you say, well, they're not rare. Okay, fine. They're not rare. All right. All right, a brand new car, still in its wrap. Okay. Sorry. It's a rare car. Okay. It's a rare car. And the reason being is there was so much of it made. That's the problem. Hold on a second. Let me go see what these guys are doing. All right, now what are we doing over here? You guys didn't load up all the sets. No, I know when I said the stack, I made sure that we're on top. All right. All right, I don't know what Jesse's talking about. Yeah, I mean, if you want to make a couple of those BLTs for me.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
The boys here want them. Mac Henry and Nate bring a half a dozen of them down here. I don't know what you're talking about, motorcycle. Motorcycle.
That's not a bad idea. Put one in all the sea containers.
All right, so what time is it? It's almost, I got to do something over here on the computer.
But as of right now,
This is all Tyco here, guys.
Yeah.
yeah, I know we brought it. That's why I put it out of the way, though.
Let's go. Let's get the Tyco done.
All
Hurry up. All right, I got to do something real quick here.
Get a t-shirt.
No, I just seen it on the product.
Okay. All right, that was done. I had to take care of some emails that had piled up. All right, so I have to go to the bank. I have to wait for, first of all, I have to make a couple phone calls, and then I have to go to the bank. But before I go to the bank, I gotta wait for the guys to come. There's a company that's gonna come out and give me a look at the house and see what they can do to fix this bathroom.
Still working on that?
And hopefully we can get it fixed. If not, I'm gonna end up doing it myself. I'm gonna yeehaw! Oh boy, it smells so good. So the Halloween was perfect. We had the most amount of, we had to just run into everything. We had the most amount of people ever to the it was even better than my maze. I'll admit that it was better than my maze, so I don't have to do my maze anymore. FedEx delivery manager was delivered.
What are you doing? Oh yeah.
Yeah, what do you want?
She made something new and she wanted you to try it.
What are you talking about?
As far, it's a lunch. It's not breakfast. It's a lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she was excited because she tried something new. So
Okay.
It's an American food, and that's why she wants to
Okay.
try it.
So what do you want me to do?
Well, just when you're done with the live stream, you could come have a bowl of the thing she made.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
She's not making something fancy.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Let's see. This is how it works. I don't know why he's on TV. He's not even funny. Some of these guys on television are just about as funny as a dead toad. You know that? You know what I'm saying? They're just not funny. You know, Jimmy Fallon. These guys are nothing compared to Johnny Carson. They're just nobody. Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Fallon, all these Jimmys. Why do you have all these Jimmys?
Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Colbert.
All of them. Just fire them all. Nobody's watching them. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you about. You know, I was finding out. What was I doing? I was finding out something about the shares of television. You know, you just keep knocking things over. It's okay. Slow down. So, I was watching this thing about a TV show, and it was having oh shoot! I wanted to bring this up to you guys about television shows and how they don't have anything what they used to have. The amount of people that used to watch television, and I'm trying to think how many. What the share was. It was like 50 share. And, oh shoot, what was it? Oh, come on. It was on the tip of my tongue. Ah, shoot. And, oh, man. I can't remember. And just how many people were watching, okay, these shows back then in the 60s. He's not supposed to be here. Okay, Daniel's not supposed to be here. Why is Daniel here?
No. Yes.
Okay, what is this?
Let's see.
Okay, so Jesse just made this. I don't know what this is. If I eat this in front of the live stream and like it more than Mandy's gonna kill me. Okay? So this is, Jesse just made this, Okay, I have no idea what it is. And if I eat this on the live stream, just Mandy's gonna kill me. Oh no. Oh no, look at it. It's called mush food. I have to eat this. Oh dear God, help me, please. Please help me. Oh, she left already. Oh no. I have no idea what I'm eating. I have no idea what I'm eating. I have no idea what's in this food here. Oh no. You guys want to share this with me? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm going to put this in my mouth. I got to, or else she's going to get mad at me. Oh no. Looks like cream of chicken with corn. It's cream of something. Oh, please. Dear Lord, bless this food in my body. Let me like this food that my daughter-in-law made me. Gravy, mashed potatoes, and corn. Oh, boy. You ready, guys? Oh, man. Oh, I'm so emotional right now. I'm going to have an ocular migraine. Gum it. I could gum it. Because there's nothing hard in this.
It does the job. How was it, Bryan?
Well, it's got egg and potatoes. It's got eggs, potatoes, and bacon, I think. And now I'm going to get in trouble by my other daughter-in-law, Jessie. Or I'm going to get in trouble from my other daughter-in-law, Mandy. Because now she's going to make me a meal. I'm going to have to eat it on the live stream. You want to get a spoon and try this, guys? I can't eat all this.
You can't eat all that. What is it?
It's egg, potatoes. I think there's some bacon in it. It's like a casserole with this gravy on it. A lot of potatoes. Baked possum. Baked possum. If you guys want a spoon, go get a spoon. You can have. I haven't touched part of this. Oh my gosh. I can't eat all this. It's not that it's not good. I mean, I had to eat casserole all through high school. That's all we ate in the 70s were casseroles. That's all my mom would make is casseroles. It has to be better than Tim's liverwurst and onions. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. That's the fakest I've ever heard. Wow. This is a lot of food. See this? Man. Then I got my daughter-in-law, Mandy. I know she's watching. Mandy's watching. She's probably watching. It's not that I don't enjoy it. Is that I'm not a casserole. I'm not a, like, I don't like, for example, I don't like biscuits and gravy. I don't like biscuits and gravy. But a lot of people like biscuits and gravy. I'm not a fan of biscuits and gravy. Just not a fan of it. So if you make that and say, do you like that? I'll say, no, I'm not a fan of that. Anthony, you love anything. Anthony loves everything. That's a lot of food. That's a lot of food. Oh, man. Do you want the other half of that?
Yeah, sure.
Go get a spoon.
Okay.
I can't eat this other half.
You can't eat it.
I mean, it was good, but get a plate and I'll put this on your plate.
All right.
I mean, it's good. It's got eggs. It's got gravy and looks like bacon. I ate half of it, okay? At least I ate half of it, all right? You don't think that's fair? I ate half of it? See, that's a lie. That's a lie, Adam. That's a lie, Adam. Tell him the truth, Adam. Liar, liar, pants on fire. You gonna tell the truth, Adam? I'll keep my spoon away from it. Look at that.
Look at that. Well, thank you.
So I gave the rest to Nate. I'm going to eat this half here. And then I'm going to take this back to Jesse. I'm going to be shutting down the live stream. We got some big things tomorrow. We're going to be promoting something tomorrow. And something big is happening on Monday. You don't want to miss Monday's show. It's going to start next Monday. It's going to start next Monday. And it's going to run to next Friday, Monday to Friday. So, Sarah, I need you to come here for a second. Okay, because I've had some difference in opinions of issues that had this weekend on Saturday in regards to David, basically stating that what did he say? Stating that David told me, the owner, that he's the owner of the store. Mom said that he said that to you, but then I have conflicting stories from Mom saying that he didn't say that he's the owner of the store and he can do whatever he wants. So I need you to tell me, in your words, what did David say? How did he say it? And what was the situation that went on?
He was just acting out, and he said that that this was his store and that he can do whatever he wants.
He said that to you.
Yeah, I was in the room when he said that,
okay,
but it wasn't directly to me.
Okay, then tell me kind of how he said it and who did he say it to?
I think it was Zach or someone. I can't remember exactly who it was, but
okay.
I was in the room getting some candy and stuff.
All right, and what did he say?
Event. He said he was getting mad that we weren't letting him do whatever he wanted. So he said that this is his store and that he can do whatever he wants, and then walked off.
Okay, really?
Yeah, and then throughout the whole thing, even after Matt gave him a small bag of candy, he still kept trying to come over and steal candy the whole time when he knew he wasn't supposed to.
Really?
Yeah, and he was acting out the whole time.
He was acting out the whole time?
Yeah, not listening to anyone when they gave him stuff to do or asked him to help out.
Oh. Okay. Well, whenever Dave's going to come down and he's going to apologize to you, plus he's going to be working this week.
And when Kathy confronted him about the candy, he tried to lie to my face, lie to both of us about it, saying he didn't know what candy we were talking about when we confronted him about the candy Mac gave him.
Really?
Yes. At the end of the night, when Kathy tried to scold him for being a little shit.
A little, boy, that's a little bold. Did you? She called him a little shit. I can't even say it. But he was that in a sense. He was a little shit then.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Thank you.
No problem. I'll get my energy drink.
Yeah, throw that away, please.
Alright, and the other iPad is on low battery.
I know I'm going to be signing off. All right, we're losing battery, so we are going to sign off. I got to get back to the house, and Why does this always get unplugged? I don't understand. And oh. Goodbye. Adios.